The Gabby Petito case captivated the nation and renewed the spotlight on domestic violence in the U.S. Kayla Schmidt spoke with Midstate Police about the challenges they face trying to protect victims and what they're doing about it.
And Kayla, this is always a difficult but important topic. What did you learn?
Alicia, Dennis, obviously the Petito case certainly raised this issue back into the national conversation. And, you know, police here in our area tell me the difficult reality is domestic violence happens every day, everywhere. And while there's no one magic answer for it, police and domestic violence advocates say they do everything they can to make a difference.
We've seen the body cam video.
I was trying to get him to stop telling me something.
The outrage and the sadness.
Justice for Gabby!
But a story like that of Gabby Petito, believed to have been killed by her boyfriend, isn't unique.
We respond to domestic violence calls almost every day.
Carlisle police officer Joe Rucinsky says they're just one of many responsibilities that come with the job, but they can hit a little harder.
We respond. It's some of the most volatile, unpredictable calls that we can go to as police officers. So when we get there, our goal is to mitigate whatever issues are going on.
But Carlisle PD says they always make sure to have the right people at the scene, or at least on call. Someone like Sonia Brown.
Over the last year, we actually fielded 1,888 hotline calls, and 13% of them fell into the category of high risk of death.
Brown is with the domestic violence services of Cumberland and Perry counties. She says those numbers are not improving.
All of our numbers are increased this past year. All of the numbers are increased since the year before. So
this year, a rough estimate, probably 700 or so.
To many, both police and advocates agree. So what can be done about it? Brown says if you're in an abusive relationship, first, she says, to know it is not your fault. If you're scared, there are people out there to lend a hand who won't just tell you to get out, which she says is often easier said than done.
We do not encourage anyone to leave. We want to encourage you just to get help.
As for police, domestic violence may be a hard part of the job, but
You think and you're like, this is why I do this job.
Brown says anyone of any age or gender can be a victim of domestic violence, and getting out of an abusive situation does not mean you have to leave your entire life behind. We have more resources for victims on our website, abc27.com.